So here we have our brand new Cornish cross chicks. They were shipped in yesterday, and we got 55 of them. They sent us 57, but we got 55 to account for losses because we want 50 of them at least to sell throughout the year. And so what we did is we had this little micro bin for fruit, and we decided we'd use this for a brooder so that we can get all around it easily. It's about a 4x4 space. So far it works out pretty well. They stay in there at two little heat lamps going, and it's a little too hot I think in the middle, but they go around to the edges. It gets about 60 to 70 on the edges, and then about 95 in the middle. So they kind of go wherever they feel comfortable. We got two little feeders in there and a bunch of waterers. So this is our first time using one of these as a brooder. So one thing I've noticed is that the flakes that we got, the Tractor Supply didn't have any really coarse flakes, so they had all fine ones, and they keep falling through these little cracks at the bottom. So one thing I noticed is we'll probably have to put a piece of cardboard and then put the shavings on top. But they're pretty fine, but so far they don't eat them at all. They peck at them, but haven't seen them eat them. We got them from Metzer Farms in California, and so far the birds seem fine. A lot of them seem healthy. There's only one who's really kind of what is it called? He's worrying me, kind of limp. But I've seen them do that before. I don't know if it's a deficiency in something or whatnot. But it's our first batch of the season. They should be ready to go out to the pasture in about 2 weeks or a week from now. I think about 3 weeks they are ready for 32-degree weather. So we're pretty excited. We got them here, and it's got this little lid made out of a bunch of these little old planks, and then a board screwed over the top. And at night I just put these 2x4s on top so that no animals or critters get in. And I'll have to build a little latch for it so make sure it stays down, because this is out in the open here and we don't want any stray dogs coming, which we do have a problem with that. And for the edges, I just put these little pieces of, they go around grapevines when you first get them to keep them safe whenever you get them about yay tall. And I just staple those in here, and so far those work well to keep it nice and insulated. And I think this is a pretty good brooding technique. You can get these, I think they cost around $100, $120. We had someone give a bunch of them to us, so we decided, trying to find uses for them, and decided to go with a brooder. And so then I have another one ready to go almost over here, and I'll get this one all set up, put everything around the edges for when they get a little bit bigger, because 55 of them, they will crowd up pretty easily in this section here. But then I just have a little rail go across for the heat lamp right there, and then so that way the lid doesn't interfere at all. And last night was our first night. It got down to 37 degrees, and so far so good. I went out at about 10 o'clock and they were all happy little guys and girls. We got a straight run, so they run around, and yeah, I'll keep everybody posted on our chickens.